Do you hate running? Or better yet, do you hate running on treadmills?
I bet you do.
What if I told you there's a fun and cool new treadmill that's infrared and anti-gravity that can burn anywhere from 500 to 5,000 calories? Well, you'd probably say I'm full of right? Yeah, I would think the same thing too. But before you become too skeptical, let's take a look at what this infrared treadmill is and how it does what it claims to do. So sometime last week, I was watching a Netflix show called Selling Sunsets. I was with my girl. I wasn't just watching that on my own, but in one of the episodes, I saw something weird in the background while they're at the gym. You know, as a personal trainer, I'm pretty familiar with a lot of different equipment, but when I see something weird and out of the ordinary, my mind just goes, so I had to figure out what it is. I played it back like 3 times just to get a good look at it, and it looks like a futuristic stand-up hot tub or a futuristic torture device. You know, I'm interested in seeing what's the latest fashion trend or device that's made to rip off rich housewives with nothing to do. So I did what any normal person would do, and I Google searched it. And what do you know? This thing's called an infrared treadmill. It's at this point I was like, yeah, I'm onto something. I gotta make a video out of this because this is something I've never heard of and something just smells fishy. But not gonna jump to conclusions just yet. It's time for me to do some research. So apparently these treadmills use something called red light therapy, and they all claim to increase your weight loss by heating up the body. A lot of them also claim to reduce inflammation, boost blood circulation, stimulate skin growth, and even speed up your weight loss goals because it makes your body hotter. Now, don't get me wrong. I always try to keep an open mind when it comes to researching about things and never be biased going into it. But when I start seeing eye-catching words like infrared or targeting specific body parts or making weight loss way easier, or let's not forget burning 500 to 5,000 calories, I start to smell some bullshit. Like everyone else, while I'm Google, I just clicked on one of the first few links and ended up on this business's website. And boom, there it is. That's the machine that I saw on TV. So I continue to scroll down the website. I'm taking in the information. I'm learning while keeping an unbiased opinion, but I can't ignore the continuous odor of bullshit. And what do you know? We got a video demonstration. Good. We get to see this thing in action.
This is the body shape. It has the same concept as the infra shape, only it's combining a treadmill with skincare benefits. It has a collagen lamp, so it's going to help improve the elasticity of the skin. It also has chromotherapy with healing properties and aromatherapy. You can also use this machine with a vacuum belt to help burn even more calories.
And yeah, that was it. So up to this point, I visited a couple websites that were trying to either sell these infrared treadmills or offer to you as a service in a gym or spa setting. But I need to look at some actual studies done, some cold hard facts to see if these things work in any way, shape, or form. I know it's not fun, but let's take a quick look. Surprisingly, according to the National Library of Medicine, treated subjects of red or near infrared light treatment showed significant improvement in the treated group versus control group. So this is freaking great. Okay, one of the websites say that you can burn 500 to 5,000 calories within a single session using this. And then there are some other case studies on top of that showing that it can rejuvenate the skin, increase cell growth, and just make you look better. So what am I still talking for? Well, unfortunately, according to other studies, it reads, red light therapy is an emerging treatment that's promising in treating wrinkles, redness, acne, scars, and other signs of aging, but more research is needed. It seems that despite these case studies showing obvious differences with red light therapy versus the control group, I don't know what other things they're going to test on, but I don't know. The scientific community isn't 100% sure about this idea just yet. Okay, so the whole skincare thing is looking pretty promising for infrared technology. It's not 100% proof just yet, but still there's something there. But what about that calorie burning aspect of it? I was like, you know what? Before I try to completely dismantle this whole calorie burning thing, let me do even more further research as I get attacked by my fat cat right now.
Pause.
While doing said further research, I ended up on a website where all the sharpest minds in the world come together to share their ideas. Reddit. I then land on this post called, "Can someone please debunk the shit out of this for me? Muchas gracias." Linking an article that says a futuristic machine that burns nearly 1,400 calories in just 30 minutes using vacuum and infrared technology. Before we continue, a shout out to my fat cat that just had to get in the shot. Are you happy now? Are you happy? No words? Okay. I'm not a huge Redditor. I don't go on Reddit a lot, but I knew someone was ready to take a on this article because it's just too easy. And the comment that got the point across read, "Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only caloric burning vacuum appliance of any significance is liposuction." This is true. Maybe there's a bit of cellular stimulation going on or some increased resistance, but even if she's desperately fighting for her life against some strong vacuum, she wouldn't burn 1400 calories in 30 minutes. As for infrared radiation, it has some therapeutic potential, cellular stimulation, improved blood flow, and some short-term relief from arthritic stiffness. Perhaps there are more applications. Basically, infrared radiation causes molecules to wake. The person went on to say some more things, but I want to highlight the ending part of his post, which is gold, and pretty much summarizes how I feel about this whole fitness infrared technology thing. So it's an aromatherapy bike in a cocoon with cool blinking lights. In this case, he's talking about an infrared bike. You thought it was just infrared treadmills? No, there's infrared bikes, there's infrared stair steppers. It's crazy. But that comment right there is fucking gold. And that post pretty much summarized how I felt about this thing so far. But I then went ahead and did something stupid. I clicked on the link that they were talking about. I was willing to risk it all right now. And let me tell you, it was totally worth it. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. So I waited for the website to load up, the main screen loads, and then absolutely nothing. It was a completely dead website with nothing on it besides the tabs and the menus, and pretty much all the pictures, description of the products was just erased. Like it was a deadscape. But it was so interesting to see how this thing was so dead, but yet the technology claims to do these amazing things, like burn a crazy amount of calories in such a short amount of time too. But I thought the website was totally empty until I went to the top of the website and clicked on change product. And there you have it. All the infrared technology that you'll ever need. They all look like a mixture of a spaceship and sex toys rolled up in one. So there's a fair amount of research out there that shows that infrared technology does have some sort of improvement in skin repair and skin rejuvenation. But there's still some things I'm a little skeptical about. While doing my research, I didn't see anything that shows the difference between exposed skin versus infrared technology when you have clothes on. And I don't know how effective infrared technology would be while you're actively moving for something like the treadmill or the bike. As for the claim of being able to burn 500 to 5,000 calories in a single session using one of these things, I'm just going to refer back to that Reddit post. So pretty much you're burning more calories because your body's core temperature is increasing. Look, I don't need to pull up another study to tell you that having a higher body temperature doesn't mean that you're going to burn more calories automatically. To burn more calories, you need to expend more calories. What does that mean? That means you just got to move more. So unless this machine is taking control of your limbs, flexing your muscles, and moving it at a very fast pace, you're not going to be burning more calories than usual. I know this might come as a surprise to some of you, but it seems like this infrared technology treadmill thing is a little too good to be true, at least for the time being. But if you're a self-masochist and you like torturing yourself and you want to feel hot and possibly get like an afterburn effect, try a sauna suit. Trust me, you're going to be burning up with that shit. I'm really curious to know if any one of you have ever tried the infrared treadmill or bike or stair stepper. If you have, comment down below. Oh, and before you leave the channel, make sure to check out the last video that I made. It's a reaction video on Jubilee. It's pretty funny if you haven't seen it before. So yeah, give it some love. If you liked the video and you like the channel, subscribe, bench press that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, profit out.